here appearing. Let's say now that we wanted to add payments. Let's say we wanted to add a premium feature and we wanted a monthly subscription on it. For that, we can integrate something called Stripe, which is by far the most popular way to accept payments on the web. So basically, Stripe is an API, that you can integrate within your app to accept payments from users. And we have an integration with Stripe, which makes this process very, very smooth. So I'm just gonna prepare a prompt quickly. Can you please make it such that the AI coach feature is behind a subscription paywall for $12 a month? Please integrate Stripe for this. And then I'm just gonna press on submit. Now to add Stripe, you also have to make sure that you have Lovable Cloud enabled. In our case, we do have Lovable Cloud enabled, so this won't be a problem. So now Lovable is asking us for the Stripe restricted API key. So to access that, we have to go over to Stripe and go over to their website. And we're inside of sandbox mode right now, which means that none of the features inside of Stripe will be live. It will basically be fake money that we're paying with just so we can test it out before we go live. So when we're over here now, we can actually search up API key. And we can go over to developers API keys, and what we want is the secret key. So we can go over to the secret key and we can press on copy. And of course, the secret key is secret, so you don't want to leak it. So that is why you have this little window right here within Lovable. Instead, we want to press submit, and we want to submit it within the secrets store within Lovable, so it's safe. And we can see here that Lovable has created the metadata with respect to the subscription, so I'm just gonna press on allow. Okay, so now Lovable is finished with adding the subscription, so let's give it a try. If I press on AI coach, yes, there we go, it's a premium feature, so we have to subscribe. So if I now press on subscribe, we should be taken to the Stripe checkout page, which is a separate page that basically Stripe hosts. I believe it should have redirected us to it right now, but it could be the case that we're still inside of this web preview instead of opening the real kind of application, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna log in here quickly, sign up. And as I said before, sometimes when dealing with kind of web redirects to external websites, which the Stripe checkout is one of those cases, you may have to open up the kind of real URL to make it work. If we go over to subscribe now, we should be taken, yes, to the Stripe checkout. And here we have it. So now, because we're inside of sandbox mode, we can actually use a Stripe test card. So I'm going to search up Stripe test card info. And then here, we can go over here to the Stripe documentation. And we can see the Stripe card test info. So we go over here and we just press this in and we select the date, which, you know, isn't in the past. And we can make this 4242 and we can pay and subscribe. Then, yes, and we get redirected back. And now we should have this premium subscription. Now it still says we're not subscribed, which is a bit strange because we should be subscribed and it should allow us to access the feature. So we're just gonna have to debug this quickly. Okay, so I prepared this prompt. I pressed the subscribe button and I got taken to the Stripe checkout and I paid with the Stripe test card. However, when being redirected back, the subscription button is still there and I can't access the AI coach even though I am subscribed. Let's press submit. Now we can also see here that we have a security error. I'm going to cover that later. Let's just wait for this to finish. Okay, let's give this a try now again. Let's get back to the website. Yeah, let's log in again. Let's go to the AI coach. Yes, and now the AI coach is available. Perfect. Now we can also press on this manage subscription button right here. Yes, will also take us to the Stripe kind of subscription management page. And here we can also cancel the subscription, which is perfect. So basically now we have payments implemented. Now to actually